Welcome to Honor of Kings.
Many of you complain that your games aren't going well, that you lose too many games and it's not your fault but your team's. However, your main and fundamental problem is the bots. The game has too many bots. Almost in every game, the bots follow the exact same path, which is mainly evident in the support's movements. What can you or what should you do in these cases? Initially, the rank you are in plays a big role. Almost in any game, low ranks always have bots, because it helps new players familiarize themselves with the game, heroes, and skills, and generally with the game's mechanics. It also helps new players to try out a wide range of characters and roles, resulting in them being able to settle on their main hero and roll on the map after some games. Finally, it helps them win and boost their confidence without giving up the game from the first minutes. There are cases where many players face an enemy team full of bots. The irony of the situation is that many times these bots play much better than the players themselves, evident from their skills. Often their skills are for much higher ranks than the one you are in. You might wonder why this happens. I'll explain, and the reason is straightforward. It's a common phenomenon for highly experienced players to create new accounts to play from the beginning ranks and get matched with new players. They do this either because they want to create some sort of content on platforms like YouTube or Twitch, or they want to push their win rate as close to 100% as possible. The game developers are aware of this, and to prevent it, they have included bots in the game with very good skills that resemble players of much higher caliber. This way, they create a safety net that increases the likelihood of this player, known as a Smurf, to lose some games and discourages them from continuing what they are doing, as it disrupts the overall community of the game. The downside is that in this effort to combat Smurfs, new players are also involved who are not at fault in any way. For now, it's something you can't avoid, and all you can do is to be lucky not to end up in such a game. So the more you play, the better you become. Unfortunately, players who already have some experience in the game cannot avoid the bots until they reach Platinum and above. Therefore, if you don't have the skills to carry the game on your own, I advise you to choose 2 or more people to play together as a team. This way you drastically reduce the chances of having a bot on your team and increase the chances of the opposing team having bots. Another characteristic of bots is that in the case of a team fight, they target the real player with all their skills. Knowing this, it's wise not to engage first in the fight and let your team initiate. This way you increase your chances of survival and ultimately winning the team fight. Unfortunately, we all experience this with bots, but you should consider that the game has just been released in some countries and is not yet available globally. So I recommend you to be patient. So play safe and subscribe to my channel.
The winds of war have enveloped our world. Where are all the kings and lords?